If Kathleen was Cupid, there's certainly no way of avoiding that arrow. You are incredible. And you said that you usually shoot
left-handed.
Left-handed.
Yes, but today we're going to do right-handed because you need to see how it's done.
Right, okay. So Kathleen is the head instructor and president here at South Nation Archery. So can we tell people how we've determined that I am right-hand dominant?
Well, it's really important that we keep the dominant eye on the same side of the bow as our sight pin and the arrow rest in the arrow. So we do simple little tests just to see when the human eye can no longer use stereoscopic vision, which eye really takes over. So we did that with you, and you were very strongly right-eye dominant. There's not an issue. So then I could pick the bow. And then we measured you for arrows. We got the equipment ready for you, your arm guard and your finger tab. And then we did our warm-up arrows for the core, for shoulders, and for neck. And so now we're ready to have you shoot.
Okay. Want to walk me through exactly how it's done?
All right. So we're going to have the hand position so the fingers are pointing towards the floor and the weight's on the fleshy part of the thumb underneath our wrist sling. With our arrows, one is always feathered differently from the other two, and that feather, in this case the white one, is going to face us as we slide our arrow along the arrow rest and click under that bead, and you should hear it click on the string. Now it's safe. Also, you don't have to touch the arrow, which makes you more efficient.
Okay.
So when we sized you for a finger tab, we mentioned that we have one finger above the arrow, two below. There are other ways to hold the string, but that's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So now the anchor position includes bringing the hand back till I feel it under my jaw and the string touches my jaw and my nose. Then I look at my pin, cover the target with my pin, and relax my fingers off the string, not make it happen by opening, just relax it. So I'm going to try and show you how to relax your fingers properly, and then you're going to walk me through the next arrow.
Do you know how fast that arrow is traveling?
This one's probably about 150 feet per second, but most tournament setups are between, for women, probably around 190. Most men are like 250. Some of the bigger setups, some of the faster setups, they're closer to 320. Some of the compound bows, 340. So
awesome.
Very, very fast.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have to walk me through. So what do I do here?
Okay, so I put my hand on the bow with my fingers facing the ground.
Right, so but up here, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let me do that, and then you walk me through this arrow.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got my sling on. All right, so that's correct. Now what do I do?
Now you take your arrow with the white feather facing in.
Okay.
We'll mount it on the red and click it onto the string.
Yeah, right underneath that bead, though.
Yeah.
See, what happens if you don't have it right underneath the bead, Sarah, is that the arrow is being told to start with a lower angle, and you'll miss high.
Okay.
So this gives the relationship so that what you're looking at, that pin, the arrow knows that's the angle.
Okay.
Okay, so now what do I do with my fingers?
Now you put your fingers one above, two underneath, and tuck your thumb and your pinky into your palm.
Okay, so where am I drawing the string to?
You're drawing the string until it touches your nose, and you're brushing your jaw with your hands.
Correct. Now, how do I aim?
You align the head of the pin with the yellow center.
And how do I release?
Just let it go.
So, now it's your turn. I'm going to collect, and we're going to walk you through exactly that with 3 arrows.
Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm going to continue my lesson here at South Nation Archery. We're going to be working with a number of different bows this morning, so stick around. It's all coming up on CTV Morning Live.
Nothing lasts